Hello there, welcome to Genessis-Models. My name is Bob Waldron and this is the January 2017 Genessis-Models show, a brand spanking new year. Now, not exactly going to be a big show this month, and that's just down to last month we had that Christmas special which was on the 16th, so it was halfway through the month when we did the last show, and it has been Christmas. You know, I've been off with Christmas. You've also you don't really have much going on, so to speak, over Christmas either, so a little bit of a short one. What we're going to start off with is kit release news. Again, because it's been Christmas, there hasn't been really hardly any kits being released news-wise over Christmas, but what has been released is Airfix has gone off and they have released their list of what they're going to release for 2017. Looks really cool, so let's have our kit release news from Airfix for this 2017. So for Genessis-Models kit release news for 2017, we're going to be actually having a look at what Airfix has got planned to be released over 2017. First off, we have the Messerschmitt ME262 A1A by Airfix, and that is going to be in 1/72 scale. We've also got a Bristol Mark IV bomber in 1/72 scale. We've got something I'm looking forward to, which is going to be a brand new tool of the North American P51D Mustang in 1/48 scale. It also looks like we're going to get the Night Fighter version to our Bolton Paul Defiant in 1/48 scale. We're going to have a different version for our Cortez Tomahawk Mark IIB in 1/48 scale. We've got the North American B25C/D in 1/72 scale. That one's going to look good. We've also got something that was sort of been rumored for quite a while, but it's going to be 1/72 scale, the McDonnell Douglas FG1 Phantom. That one looks really cool. Be really cool to see it in 1/48 scale as well. Got another brand new tool which I'm looking forward to as well, is going to be the Hawker Sea Fury FB2 in 1/48 scale, looking really cool. We're going to have ourselves a Junkers JU87B/2 and an R2 as well. That's going to be 1/48 scale. Looking at the pictures, looks stunning. Also, we've got a Boeing Fortress Mark III in 1/72 scale. That one is looking pretty cool too. We've got an Avro Shackleton as well, in a AEW2 version, 1/72 scale. We are also hopefully going to be seeing this sort of new range that Airfix is going to be releasing of their quick build range of the Red Arrows Hawk. Looking at this picture, it looks like it's Lego, but when you actually see a finished piece of it, it actually looks like a model, which kind of makes it nice and exciting for all those kiddies to get them into modeling, because we want to get those kids getting into modeling. I think that is a good way. Do something that's Lego and then bam, it's a model at the end, which is a good sort of gateway into modeling. Now, all of these kits don't seem to have any exact dates of when they're going to be released over 2017. They are available to pre-order, and what basically happens is you pre-order them, and then when they come in stock and they're ready to be released, your whatever payment method you've used gets then charged and it gets shipped out to you. So you can pre-order these now, but when they come in, it doesn't really specify any sort of general even exact date of when they're going to be released, but it is quite exciting to see what is coming for 2017 from Airfix. So there's Airfix's releases for this year. Looks really exciting, some really exciting kits in there. Me personally, I have pre-ordered a couple, so as soon as they're in, whenever they get released, hopefully they'll be delivered pretty quick. We've got the whole competition thing coming up later on in the show. Remember, there's like 8 prizes there, loads of prizes to give away, but our inbox review for the show is just down here, something very different. It's going to be Games Workshop's Stardrake. Hello there, welcome to Genessis-Models. My name's Bob Waldron, and in this video we're going to be having an inbox review of something rather a bit different from the usual here at Genessis-Models, and that is to dive into a bit of Games Workshop Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now this particular kit we're going to be looking at is the Stormcast Eternals Star Drake. Now I've picked this one because I just could not help going out and buying it when I saw it in the shops. It looks like an absolutely stunning miniature. It's more of like an ornament, a centerpiece. If you get this built up and painted, you know, to pristine, looking really good, and doing all the techniques to get it looking the way it is. Now this kit was released, I don't know, early 2016, so the mold is only as of January 2017 filming this. It's only less than a year old, so you know, brand new tool. So let's open it up, which I did have a bit of a mess around trying to get this open. I probably should have used a blade, but what you do have, you have like a box within a box. As you can see, this is sort of showing it all off. Oh, and on the back you'll see, as usual, Games Workshop showing off all their art and just showing you, you know, it all nicely painted up, some close-up bits. Then we've got another box, right, which we can open this up, right, and inside we've got our instructions, and we've got some nice plastic. We've got around about 3 big sprues, grey sprues, and then one big sort of base for this to go onto. So let's have a quick run through the instructions. Games Workshop aren't exactly, shall we say, the best in the world at doing their instructions, but we've got some colour on the front showing you 2 different types of Star Drakes we can have. Maybe let's bring you in a bit closer for the instructions. 2 different Star Drakes. Basically you got a different character riding it, and it does appear to be, it's just the head that's a bit different from these 2 different characters. Then the instructions, you know, we've got nice satin paper, we've got colour that sort of indicates where things go, you know, but you do have to sort of study these instructions, and you sort of start off with the main body, then the legs going into the tail, and then bringing those legs and the body together to give you this absolutely gorgeous Star Drake. We've got a nice bit of a base as well, a bit of ruin and stuff to show it's standing on ruins. Then we got the wings, and then we've got the character itself, which you can have a Lord Celestant, or I do believe it was a Templar Knight or something. But also within the instructions, you know, you do also get the rules for it as well, which is rather cool. But those are the instructions. But let's have a look at the kit, the plastic, because this is what has really sort of drawn me to buy this and to show you this. Starting off, our first sprue, we have the main body section of our Star Drake just here, and hopefully you can see we've got so much detail going on, all sorts of, we've got belt straps, and you can see the buckles, the straps themselves. It's looking crisp, it's looking clear. We've got all sorts of scales going on along the body as well, top, left and right. So much detail going on. We've got some legs or arm detail. We've got some armored plates going on here as well. Got nice smooth surfaces where it's due. We've got a bit of sort of rocks and rubble to sort of bring alive the base as well, because I do say it's faces and bases when it comes to painting miniatures. There's some more armored plates. There's some more, I don't know if this is a leg or an arm or something, but it is a bit of a shame that we've got the armored plates actually attached to this, because what would be cool is if you could have all that armored stuff off spray it, paint it separately, you know, have the actual Star Drake built up, paint that its colors all separately, and then stick the armor plates on afterwards. But we haven't got that just there. On the opposite side, yes, we do have ejector pin marks, but I don't see them sort of hindering this build at all. You know, some here, it's not really going to be visible. You don't have to take care of them or anything like that. Next sprue, we have these massive wings just on here. Again, gorgeous detail throughout. We've got some claws just here as well. Just turn this over. More claw detail as well, looking absolutely stunning. A bit of armored plate detail with the rest of the body. Wing detail on this side. I do believe the ejector pin marks would be this side, and by the looks of it, I mean, even on this big wing piece here, I'm not seeing any ejector pin marks, which is rather cool to not have that kind of stuff. The next piece is going to be more the miniature himself, and we've got some more armor plates here as well, also looking good. Potentially I think you can mix and match these depending on which one you choose. And here we go, we're going to have some of the miniature detail here, you know, all sorts of weapons. I'm kind of assuming that we're going to have a mixture of weapons, so we'll have a few spares left over as well. But we've got bow and arrows, swords, hammers, we've got different types of shields, which, you know, detailed a lot more than your average sort of liberator, so to speak. Loads of detail on these shields. Moving along, we've got the body with these armored plates going on there as well, looking very crisp, very detailed. No flash on this kit whatsoever, which is rather good. More weapons going on here. I mean, there's more than one sword to choose from, and more detail as well. Have we got any faces? Let's try and find some faces. I can't find any faces on this, but you know, we got some more, as you can see, all the detail, shoulder pads and everything. I think we're going to find some faces just here. Hopefully, as you can see there, absolutely really crisp detail that you can really put into this. In fact, we've got more heads over here as well. So yeah, I mean, all in all, to sort of sum this kit up, absolutely stunning detail. I mean, you know, Games Workshop is renowned for, you know, their miniatures being so damn good. They're like, you know, they are, you know, up there as being one of the best out there on the market. And looking at this kit, I mean, the mold is absolutely stunning. If there's a downside to this kit, it would have to be price. But when it comes to Games Workshop, I mean, price is always a downside to Games Workshop. So it's hard to sort of comment on price, because at the end of the day, Games Workshop, they charge those prices. You guys go out and buy it, so you know, them charging it because you're paying for it. So I kind of look at it that way. It is £85 if you're wondering how much it is. And you can so easily go out and get it a little bit cheaper elsewhere. There's so many sort of online shops out there, you know, even normal brick and mortar shops, where they will sort of charge that little bit less than if you walked into the Games Workshop store to buy it. So you can get a bit cheaper. Normally, maximum I've sort of seen is about a 20% discount you can sort of get. I know, what was that shop called? Wayland Games.co.uk. I know they always do like a 20% discount on pretty much anything Games Workshop. So, you know, it makes it a little bit better. But either way, you know, price, whatever, you build this up, you paint it to a high standard, and it is absolutely going to look stunning, and is going to be a gorgeous centerpiece to put on display, or even play Games Workshop games with it. I've sort of brought this just to put it on display, to be honest with you, because it just looks so good. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up for the Star Drake by Games Workshop. So until next time, hopefully this video has been beneficial to you. So my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genessis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed. So that's the Star Drake there. Hopefully you're enjoying that. I know it's a little bit different from what we normally do at Genesis Models. So as always, a nice bit of feedback, and just let me know, do you want to see more miniatures or not? I mean, you know, it could be just a one-off, or we could show you some more. You know, again, feedback is always the key here. So now we come to the competition section. The competition section for last month in the Genesis Models Christmas special, we had 8 kits to give away for, just because it's Christmas and Santa came down there and it was all exciting. And now we're going to announce competition winners. This is also the first time where we've done the new competition system, where what you do is you go off and you pick, well, no, you don't pick, you go off and you guess what's in the picture. So this was the picture that I showed, and you all guessed, pretty much absolutely everybody. There was maybe 1 or 2 who didn't, but you all pretty much guessed that it was a P51D Mustang. And looking at the picture, as you can see, it is a P51D Mustang. So congratulations to everybody who got it right. But to pick the winners for these kits, basically just did a random generation program, ran down the thread, and you know, come to whoever it was, as well as using YouTube's the YouTube channel as well, counting down the comments in the YouTube channel. So first up we have first prize is a Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1 148 scale by Airfix. They counted down the thread and YouTube channel as well. We came to Toki, so congratulations to you, Toki. You are the winner of this Supermarine Spitfire. Now when it comes to getting this kit to you, all you've got to do, well, I'll give everybody an email who posted on the forum, and then ship the set to you free of charge. All of you who win via YouTube, I don't seem to be able to find a way how to contact you, so if you could contact me on this email address, right, and give me your mailing address, I'll then ship out your prizes free of charge. So congratulations so far to Toki. Next prize is for a 1/72 scale Focke-Wulf FW190A8 1/72 scale by Airfix, and the winner for this is Ted USA. So congratulations to you, Ted USA. You are a winner as well. Moving along, because there's quite a few to get through here. We've got Airfix's 1/72 scale Junkers JU87B1 Stuka, and the winner for that was White Ladder. So congratulations to you, White Ladder. You are a winner as well. Next up, it's probably the best kit out of the lot, is brand spanking new tool by Airfix 148 scale, a Cortez P40B Warhawk. Now the winner for this was Modeler. So congratulations to you, Modeler. Plain and simple name going on there. Next up is the 1/72 scale Airfix's BAE Harrier GR7A GR9A, and the winner for this is Helldiver. So congratulations to you, Helldiver. You are a winner as well. Moving along, we have a 1/72 scale Spitfire, Supermarine Spitfire Mark VB, and the winner for this was Rodney Hickory, I think is that, yeah, Rodney Hickory. So congratulations to you, you are a winner also. Next up is the 1/72 scale Messerschmitt BF109E4, and the winner for that was Table Space. So congratulations to you, Table Space. You are a winner also. I think I need to get this chair oiled. Anyway, next up is the 1/72 scale Hawk Typhoon 1B by Airfix, and finally the winner, the last one, is Robert Hammonds. So congratulations to you, Robert Hammonds. You are a winner as well. And just remember, if I've called out your name from somebody who was posted on the YouTube channel, email me at this address, and I'll basically get your mailing address and ship it out to you free of charge. Which then brings us along to January 2017's competition. Now, to be in it to win it, what you've got to do is, I'm going to show you this picture now, and this picture shows you something. Now I've chosen this picture, right? I've chosen it because I think it was a little bit too easy last month. You all seem to basically give the right answer. And so because it's only one prize this month, I've made it quite hard. So, well, hopefully it's quite hard. I mean, hopefully you won't all just get it quite easily. But I think it's a bit of a hard one. So all you've got to do is guess what's in this picture. And then, like I did this month in February's Genesis Model show, I'll blow up the picture and you can all see what it actually is. Now the competition is going to be for, where's it gone, I've lost the box, here it is. It's going to be for a kit by Tackham in 1/35 scale, and it's going to be a T55 AM. Looks like a really cool kit. I should probably do an inbox review of this as well before we let it go. So remember, all you got to do is guess what is in the picture and then post on the Genesis Models competition section on the forum, or post in the links down, in the comment section down below on YouTube, guessing what it is. Remember, there is no double posting, no double guessing. You've got one post, one guess, and just try and guess it right. And then I'll do what I've done this month and just random number generation program, count down threads and channels and all this kind of stuff, and I'll come to a winner. And if you got the right answer, you are the winner, and then I'll ship it out to you free of charge. So there's the competitions all sorted. This month, what we're going to be doing, you know, the usual inbox reviews, product reviews and stuff. But we have got our meteor coming along. I have actually finished decaling this, so we'll be seeing the final conclusions of decaling it. We've got the Lynx, we've got the Spitfire. They're going to be coming along this month as well. Also this month we have the GB is finally coming to an end. It's going to come to an end the last day of this month, so you probably haven't got time to start one and finish one, but those of you who have started, really be good to see you get it all finished by the end of the month and have a load of nice pictures for me to vote on. If you don't get it finished, you know, don't worry really. I mean, you know, it's still going to be great to see your work come to an end. You might not be in there for the competition running, but you know, at least it'd be cool to like see your work finished and for you to put it on your shelf and everything. So that's going to come to an end last day of this month, which then straight away on the 1st of February all the way to the 31st of July is going to be the Where Are You From group build will get started. So hopefully you know what you're building and you've had time to go out and buy it, and you're more ready to start that on the 1st of February. And I'll have all the correct forum stuff all up there for you to kind of make your post and start your builds and all that stuff. Now, if you don't already know, Where Are You From group build is it's all about patriotism. It's all about your country and building something to do with your country and patriotism for your country. So it is like, I mean, probably the big one is probably, you know, UK is going to be the Supermarine Spitfire is probably a big patriotism thing for, you know, the UK. Say, I don't know, the US could be something like, you know, P-51D Mustang. It doesn't have to be, you know, the scale doesn't matter, the subject doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't have to be World War II aircraft. It could be modern aircraft, it could be armor, it could be cars, trains, you know, anything that is related to modeling, right? And you can build it to represent something that is patriotism of your country, then it's a big thumbs up and go for it. And just remember, when you do your final reveal photos, put your actual flag in the background to, you know, represent what country it's coming from, and it should all look cool with the final reveal photos. So that is the next group build, which will be starting on the 1st of February all the way up to the 31st of July. So sadly we have come to the end of the show. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to leave you with all your fantastic, wonderful work that you guys do on the forum, just showing off all the pictures that you guys have put up there. So yeah, until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.